Hi, I'm Karen. Welcome to my channel. This is where I share my experiences using cruelty-free skincare and makeup on mature skin. Today, I have a new CNew subscription box to open, and I also want to review the last CNew box. The CNew subscription box focuses on one brand for each box. The brands are cruelty-free and they create their products with clean, sustainable ingredients. The box comes out every 2 months and each box is $52. They have 2 subscription options available. They have a bi-monthly subscription and they have a quarterly subscription. And I was torn at first on which subscription to choose. If you get the bi-monthly subscription, you'll get every CNew box. But if you get the quarterly subscription, you won't get every 3rd box. And when I thought about that, I had a little bit of FOMO thinking about not getting one of the boxes every 3rd time. But then I thought, Karen, you really don't need 5 full-size skincare products every 2 months. I love testing new skincare. But I do have certain ingredients that I use every day. My vitamin C serum, my BHA exfoliator, my Retin-A. And when I am testing products, I want to test one new product for 2 or 3 weeks before I try anything else. That way, if I have any effects from the product, good or bad, I know which product caused the effects. Within those limitations, there's just no way that I can manage 5 full-size products coming into my collection every other month. Now, if you don't have a set routine with certain products that you always use, or if you don't mind testing your products more than every 2 or 3 weeks, the bi-monthly subscription may be right for you. But for me, I knew that the quarterly subscription was the right way to go. And I'm really appreciative that CNew has those 2 options available. If you would like to try a box, I do have a 20% off code for your first box. The code is Karen20, and I'll put that down in the description box too. Okay, let's get started. The first thing I want to do is review the last CNew box. And the brand that was featured in this box was Clean and Dirty. I'm going to read from the card that was included with the box a little bit about the brand. And by the way, if you hear this buzzing noise in the background, I'm filming this on a Saturday and all of my neighbors have decided to do their yard work today. So sorry for the noise. Okay, Clean and Dirty Natural Skincare. We believe in safe ingredients and real results. Our mission is to create joy in our community by providing incredible quality, natural skincare products, encourage entrepreneurship, and cultivate meaningful relationships. And then on the back, here's the description of each of the 5 products that were included in this box. These products were very hit or miss for me. 3 of the products did not work for me at all, and 2 of them became absolute favorites. I'm going to start with the 3 that didn't work for me. Let's get those out of the way so we can get to the good stuff. The first one is the Clean and Dirty Hotshot Toner. Now, on the description card here that came with the box, the ingredients that are listed for this toner are aloe extract, cucumber water, lemon, and orange essential oils, and all of that sounded really good to me. I know some people don't like to use citrus essential oils in their skincare, but I've never had a problem with those, so I was fine with that. But when I got ready to test out the product, I always read the full list of ingredients for any product I'm testing, and I found that the first ingredient for this was witch hazel, containing 14% alcohol. Now what that means is the witch hazel, in order to remove it from the witch hazel plant, was distilled in alcohol to extract the witch hazel. And in that distillation process, 14% alcohol was absorbed into the witch hazel product. Back in the day, witch hazel had a really bad name, and toners in general did, because they were very drying on the skin, and that came from the alcohol. Luckily, nowadays, there are other ways to distill witch hazel, and there are some great toners that don't even have witch hazel in them. So I was really disappointed to find that the first ingredient in this was witch hazel containing 14% alcohol. Just to be sure that I could tell the alcohol was there, I did spray this on the back of my hand, and I immediately felt that cold sensation of the alcohol drying away. And what happens is alcohol dries so quickly, it takes some of the moisture out of your skin as it dries. I have oily skin, but I also have skin that's chronically dehydrated, so the last thing I need is for a product to be pulling moisture out of my skin. And unfortunately, that's what I'm afraid this one would do, so I didn't even try it. My husband gets dibs on any skincare products that I try that I don't like and that don't work out for me. And he said he wanted to try this. Even when I explained to him about the alcohol, he said he wanted to give it a try. So he's going to be testing out this toner because all of the other ingredients are lovely. If it doesn't work out for him, or if it does, I'll let you know later, it'll either show up in an empties or in a declutter. The next product that didn't work out for me was this one. This is the Clean and Dirty, the Glow Mask. This is a clay mask, and I usually get along really well with clay masks. I have oily skin with really enlarged pores, so clay masks usually work really well for me. I put this one on, and I had instant, intense burning, serious burning. I washed it away immediately, and the intense burning stopped a little bit, but I had really red, puffy skin. After about half an hour, the redness and the puffiness started to go away, but I still had some irritation on my skin for the rest of the evening and on into the night. I even woke up a couple of times with it. It was so irritated feeling. So this absolutely did not work for me. Now, I think the ingredient in this that caused me trouble was the carrot seed oil. All of the other ingredients I've used in other skincare and never had any trouble, but I don't know of any time that I've ever used a product containing carrot seed oil. So I think that was the problem. I've read a little bit about carrot seed oil since this happened, and it can be irritating on the skin. I've read to never use it without a carrier oil. This one is formulated with sweet almond oil, which is an excellent carrier oil for the carrot seed oil, but wasn't good enough for my skin. I still had extreme irritation and just cannot use this product. My husband's going to do a little patch test and see if he can use it. I've read some great reviews about this, and I haven't run across anyone else saying that they had the problems I did. If you have sensitive skin, I would avoid this one. And if you do decide to use it, I still would test it out first, just to make sure you don't have any trouble with it. The last product that did not work for my skin is this one. This is the Clean and Dirty Freshly Peeled AHA Fruit Acid Peel. I didn't have any problems with this product. It just didn't do anything for my skin. I've talked about this before on my channel, but back in 2018, when I started on my journey to build a skincare routine for my mature skin, everything I read and heard said that I needed to incorporate an AHA. So I tried a few, and I even went out and got the Sunday Riley Good Genes, which is a well-loved AHA product. I used it for about a month and a half, and it did nothing for my skin. My skin was still dull, my texture was still there, my pores were still huge. Then I was watching Jordan Samuel one day, and he mentioned using the Paula's Choice BHA. So I thought, that might be right for me. I've got oily skin, and I've heard BHA, salicylic acid, is good for oily skin. So I got some from Paula's Choice, and I saw immediate results. Brighter skin, smaller pores, better texture. So I'm a BHA girl all the way. My husband gets along with AHAs, so I'm going to give him this one to try. I did test it out, and it didn't do anything bad to my skin. It just didn't do anything for my skin at all, like all AHAs that I've ever tried. It just was like putting water on my skin. I'll let you know how it works for my husband. It does have beautiful fruit extracts in it, though, so it looks like a gorgeous product if you get along with AHAs. Now, to the products that I loved. This first one is a cleanser. This is the New Romantic Exfoliating Rose Cleansing Stick. Didn't know what I thought about using a cleansing stick at first. I never used one before, and there was a bit of a learning curve. The directions say to spray the stick and your face with some water before rubbing it on. So I did that. I would spritz it with my water bottle and then spritz my face and rub it in, and it did just glide across my face. I love this cleanser. Now that I've gotten used to using it, let me tell you a little bit about the ingredients that are in it. It has rose clay and rose hip powder to soothe the skin and jojoba beads for exfoliating. It works beautifully on my skin. It smells fantastic. I can feel those little jojoba beads just gently exfoliating. It's very soothing on my skin. It washes away really well and leaves my skin soft and silky. Everything I put on after it sinks in well. It's just a wonderful cleanser. I have other cleansers that I love, but I have definitely incorporated this one into my routine. And when this runs out, which is going to be a long time, because one thing I've discovered about this stick is you don't use too much product. It comes out and glides across and you end up with just enough to wash your face. But when it does run out someday, I do plan to repurchase this. I absolutely love this cleanser now. The last product is another one that I love and I probably will repurchase when it runs out. This is the Clean and Dirty Luxury Anti-Aging Oil for Combination Skin. The first oil in this is lavender oil, and I know that can be irritating for some people, but I get along just fine with lavender oil, so that's not a problem for me. And then the rest of the ingredients are tea tree oil, argan oil, and rosehip oil. That's it. I love a facial oil that is made up of nothing but beautiful oils, and this is one of those. And my skin really gets along with this one. It leaves a beautiful glow to my skin, not at all greasy or heavy. And I just absolutely love this oil, and I will repurchase this when it runs out too. So that was my experience with Clean and Dirty. I'm gonna move on now to my unboxing of the March and April box. I cut away the tape on the box, but I haven't taken anything out yet. Let me get my glasses so I can see what I'm looking at here. The first thing here on top, a little brochure from Sonage. This is the brand that's featured in this box. And it shows inside this brochure all of the products that come from the brand. They have several lines here. It looks like they have a Hydrate line, a Revitalize line, a Soothe line, and a Renew line. And here is the card that describes each one of the products that are in this box. I'm going to set this box down and just pull out products as I come to them. Okay. Says that the brand has a French heritage, non-toxic, American-made, cruelty-free, and uses advanced science. That all sounds great. I'm going to leave this here so I can refer to it as I pull out the products. First thing here is this cute bag. I like it. It's got hot pink handle. It said Sonage here on both sides, and it's kind of like a vinyl at the bottom here, and then it has netting at the top. It's really cute, little makeup bag or skincare bag. And it says Funday 1994. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that that might mean they were founded in 1994. Cute bag. Now, that was on top of the actual box. Here is the See New box. I'm gonna set this other one aside so that I don't knock it off as I look at these products. Okay, here's a little handwritten note that I also got one of these in my first box. It looks like that's something that See New always includes. I just love those little touches. Dear Karen, we're so excited for you to see new, and we hope you love the Ganache collection as much as we do. XOXO, the See New team. Okay, I'm just going to go down the list here of the description and pull out each product as they describe it. The first thing is this. This is a hydrating cleanser. Pretty packaging. Comes in a pump. It says to use AM and PM. Luxurious daily cleanser keeps skin soft, supple, and dewy. Removes makeup and mascara. It has jojoba seed oil, sesame seed oil, hazel seed oil, and peach fruit extract. And all of that sounds wonderful to me. I am pretty full up on cleansers right now, but cleansers are one of those things that I'm always willing to try a new one. And this sounds like it might be a good one. The next product here is the Hydrating Mist. Let's see, that's this one. Hydrating Mist gives a burst of radiance and sets makeup. Subtle rose aroma leaves skin feeling refreshed and dewy. It has aloe vera, matricaria extract. I'm not familiar with that one. It says it's an antiseptic for regenerative, increases circulation, and is anti-aging. That all sounds good. Panax ginseng root extract, elderflower extract, allantoin, which is for healing and stimulates new tissue growth and is a decongestant and is for strengthening, and rosewater. Sounds lovely. Let's see what the mist is like and what it smells like. If I can get the lid to come. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay, seems like a pretty strong spray. Yeah, that's kind of a potent spray. So I would suggest holding this one back from your face a little bit when you spray it. Smells nice. It's not an overpowering smell, but it does smell good. And the ingredients sound good. I like a nice hydrating mist, so I'll see how that one works for me. The next one is the Ganache Exfoliating Gel. In case you're wondering what I'm doing, this comes in these little black curled wrapper pieces, and this white packaging has little bits of fibers from that on it. So I want you to get a good look at the packaging, which is why I'm trying to rub those off. So the Ganache Exfoliating Gel is a gentle, non-abrasive gomage, eliminates dead skin and refines the skin's texture, leaves skin clean, refreshed, hydrated, and velvety smooth. That sounds good to me. I know there's a little bit of learning curve to using a gomage. I know you put it on, you leave it on for a little while, and then you rub it off. I'll have to read up on how to exactly to do it to make sure I follow the right process, but it'll be interesting to try. Let me see what the ingredients are on this one that are listed. It says it has nettle extract, locust bean husk, camphor bark oil, and lime oil. Okay, we'll see how that works. Okay, next up is the NMF Hyaluronic Serum. Now, I love a good hyaluronic serum, so I was excited to see this in the box. It says extremely effective humectant with intense hydration. Love that. Plumps and rejuvenates skin to reduce age lines, dark circles, and rosacea. Hyaluronic acid, arnica, green tea, cucumber, and sage. Love all of those ingredients. Very happy to try this one out. Let's see, this is in a pump. Let's put it on this hand so that it doesn't get affected by the mist. Oh yeah, that feels really hydrating on my hand. Nice. Okay, I'm happy to have that. Oh yeah, that feels really rich and hydrating on my hand. Doesn't have much of a scent. I'm not going to complain about that because I do have a lot of skincare products that I use that are pretty heavily scented. So I don't mind having a few that don't have a lot of scent to them. And then the last product in this box is the A+ Longevity Complex. It's in this box. Let me take it out so I can show it to you. This is what it looks like. And read about it. Lipoic transforms complexion from dull to vibrant. Vitamin B, E, and C prevent skin degeneration and wrinkles. Okay, so let's read about this in the ingredients list. It says lipoic acid is a powerful anti-aging and has antioxidant properties, and also has aloe vera, hyaluronic acid, jojoba, shea butter, panthenol, ascorbic acid, and vitamin E. That all sounds wonderful. So this is, I'm assuming, a moisturizer. Let's see. There's the texture on my fingers. Oh yes, that rubs in very nicely. Again, no scent, which I'm fine with. Very light, creamy, glides across my skin. It's not at all heavy, not at all oily feeling. Yeah, I think I just make it along fine with this moisturizer. Okay, that's it. That's everything that I have from the new Ganache See New box. Looks like some very nice products. I'll review all of these when I receive my next box. The next box that'll be coming out will be the May-June box, and I don't get another box till July, so I won't be getting the next box. One thing about See New though is that if there is a box that you miss and you want that box, you can order it on their website and get just that single box. They do sell out, so you have to do it pretty quickly if you see one that you're interested in. So if by chance the next box has something in it that I feel like I absolutely have to try, I can order that box. I do have that option. And of course, if that was to happen, I'd let you know. But right now the plan is to wait until July and get the July-August box. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider subscribing. Just hit that subscribe button down below and ring the notification bell next to that so that you'll know when I post new videos. Bye for now.